Good morning, it's Elaine with Elaine's Custom Cards. Today I'm going to show you a paper pumpkin alternative with the August 2022 paper pumpkin kit. You can use the kit to make the cards in it. That makes 9 cards, 3 of 3 different designs, but I'm going to do something different. I'm going to take one of the card bases and show you what the base, I've already cut them all up, so I'm taking this card base. This is just the front because I cut it in half at the seam, and then I cut this in half at 2 3/4, so I could make 2 cards. This is one of them. And then the other one, I'm going to use the other half of the card front. And then I trimmed it down to, it's 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. I didn't trim any of it off. I just left it that size. Then I took a piece of Blackberry Bliss, and this is 4 3/8 by 2 7/8, and I'm just going to glue this to the front of this Blackberry Bliss. Okay. So this is 4 1/4 by 2 3/4. And we're just going to glue this to this piece, just like so. And then the kit came with these gold pieces, and I cut the center out with my scissors. So I went over, I went up to, and then started trimming, and then over, well, there's 2 rows here plus a half of a row on each side. So this is 2 rows and half of a row, and then this one. And I can use this for something else. I just haven't figured out what yet. So then I took another of the card bases and cut them in half, and that was with, if you made this card right here, anyway, I cut that in half, and then I trimmed it down to 5 1/4 by 4, and I'm going to glue this to the front of this. So you very carefully put a little line of glue. You don't have to glue it if you don't want to. You can just lay it on there and then put this on the front, and it should stay. But I wanted mine glued, if I can get glue out without making a mess. Very thin line of glue around here. Just like so. Because this piece is 5 1/4 by 4. So I wanted it exactly the same size as the Mossy Meadow card base that I'm using. Okay. Get this on here. Just like so. And then very carefully glue this to where the edges meet. Like so. Try and make sure you don't get any glue on your gold. Just like so. And I just kind of turned it over and kind of rubbed to get it even. Okay? Excuse me. Then I took a card base. This is soft sea foam. Get the sticky off my fingers so it doesn't show up on my card. And I glued this to the front of my soft seafoam base. Just like so. It's been a really busy summer. Didn't manage to get a video uploaded last week. I was searching everywhere for a checkbook that I couldn't find. I finally quit looking, and then I found it. Anyway, so there you've got that. Okay, then I took this, and I wanted it to say happy birthday, so I used this stamp set, Go To Greetings, and this small happy birthday. So I stamped that in Blackberry Bliss. Make sure I can get it straight here. Excuse me if I get my head in the camera. That looks pretty good. Okay. And then this piece is from the envelope. I took this envelope and I trimmed, very carefully trimmed, just as close to the edge as I could get to trim that off. So it looks like this piece here. And then I opened it up and trimmed along the edge after it was open. And then I took this piece right there. That's what this is from the back of the envelope. Right here. I just trimmed that down to that. Okay? That's where this piece came from. And then this piece is 4 5/8 by 3 3/8, and I trimmed this edge right here. So then I stamped my greeting. This greeting here, using Blackberry Bliss. Make sure I get enough on there. Stamped it right up here. So, okay. And then on the inside, oh, that greeting came from this stamp set. Very Best Occasions right here. Okay. So after I did that, I took my hand pen petals stamp set, and I'm going to use this piece and these two stamps. So I stamped, took my Mossy Meadow, I stamped this right here in the corner, stamped once, and then stamped off once. Just up a little higher, like so. Okay. And then I took this piece, stamped it in my Blackberry Bliss, stamped here, and then I stamped up a little higher, like so. Okay. And then I took this piece from the Paper Pumpkin stamp set right here. So it's this one right here. And I took Pear Pizzazz. I stamped it once, full strength right here. Moved it out a bit and stamped it off right there. And then I stamped it again right here. Very light. Okay. And then there's a couple of little bees on this stamp set. One here, and then this one down here. And so that's the one I took. Stamped it once right here in soft suede, and then again up here in soft suede, just like that. Okay. Close all these so I don't get myself all inked up. Okay. Then I took my card base, Where did I put my card base? Oh, here it is. Get these out of the way. I have my little bees. These little bees come in the kit. Right here. Okay. Okay. I'm going to open this up, and I'm just going to glue this to the inside of my card. Just like so. Center that. Okay, I got a little bit interrupted there. I'll finish this card. Okay, now we're going to finish the front. So we're going to take our happy birthday front, like this, and we're going to put our bees on there. And I put some of the little sticky dots that came in the kit. I have a hard time figuring out the top of these bees and the bottom of them. The head versus the bottom, so we'll just hope for the best here. We're just going to put 3 of these on. Both ends look the same to me. Let's put one right there. Okay. Then we're going to take some Stampin' Dimensionals. There's some that came in the kit, but they're small, and I want to use the larger ones. And I think I'm going to put that many on there. Maybe I'll move that one. Right there. One there. Okay. So then we're going to put this on there. When I'm done with this card, I'll show you a couple of the others that I made. So we're just going to center this on here. It's pretty easy to get it straight because of the gold on there. And I'm going to take my Wink of Stella and put it on their wings. Just like so. Then I have crushed curry and soft suede Stampin' Right markers. I'm going to put a little bit of yellow on him here, on this one. Okay. And then we'll do it to the other bee, or the soft suede on the center stripe, like that. And then we'll take our Wink of Stella again and color his wings, and I'll put a little bit on his body, just like so. And there's your card. You get 2 cards with this one, but you can use Mossy Meadow cardstock instead of the card base from the kit if you want. I just had that and decided to take 1 card base and make that. Just like that. So that's your card. Remember that celebration is ending tomorrow. It's the last day. So if there's something you wanted, there's still some items available. You can go to my website, elainescustomcards.stampin'.net, and purchase from there. Sign up as a demonstrator if you want. If you go to my website, choose the down arrow. It'll take you to my website. There's a link. There's a link to Paper Pumpkin there if you're interested in getting any of the Paper Pumpkin kits. This is one of the other cards I made. I haven't done the inside of that one yet. And then here's another one. I used a retired, what's it called? I had these in my drawer. Perennial Essence Floral Centers. I had those, so I put one in there. If there's any of these cards that you want to see how I made, just send me an email. And I'll do, or leave a comment, whatever. I got this idea from Rachel Tessman. This is the belly band. This is this same card front. And then the inside uses this other half. This half. And then these are from the envelope. And then this card is one that kind of pops out like that. So, anyway, that's that card. And then this belly band is part of the envelope flap that I used. So those are the cards for today. Let me know if there's one of these that you want me to demonstrate, and I will show you how I made them. Because I used some stamp sets on here and then did some dottage. You could do crushed curry dottage like they did on this, and then they also did some green. I used soft suede on mine. Anyway, if you want me to demonstrate one of these other cards, just, like I said, leave me a comment and let me know what you think. You have a blessed day and have fun stamping.